My name is Hu Sun. My English name is Leo. I'm an international student originally coming from China. Uh, right now, in the team, I'm basically just a research assistant, I think, if that is the best description I could think of. I don't have a formal title for that, but yeah, I'm committed basically to the machine learning team and doing some machine learning related tasks for solar flare prediction. The project is more like an application of machine learning tools instead of a theoretical study for machine learning theories. So I think it basically, you're working on a really different field, and in terms of astrophysics, where you get a mixture of flavors of doing application research and also adding some background in terms of machine learning and statistics into it. So basically, I think in this team, I could find a perfect spot that fit my expertise well, because I'm a statistics student with statistics background, and I want to find a position in this application study is to bring the machine learning tool to help the physicists predict something that they cannot probably handle with their traditional approaches. And I think I got a sense of that I have some value or contribution that I could bring. So that really make me my time worthwhile. That is sort of my motivation for staying in this team. Yeah. Simply put, it's all about coding and sometimes writing some paper. So basically, my task is kind of grinding the coding for starting from data pre-processing to machine learning implementation on all of the post-hoc analysis for solar flare prediction, especially with time series data. So all I need to do is to grind over the codings and tutorials and do everything that I can to kind of boost the performance of our machine learning model and do some post-hoc analysis to interpret what the machine learning model has actually learned about astrophysics and bring them to the domain-specific knowledge that both communities, I mean, including machine learning people and astrophysicists, that they could understand what I'm doing. So it's all about doing coding. Sometimes I'll bring it to some human language by writing into some paper or just a few paragraphs. And some other time, and I think the rest of the time is committed to communicating. I'm trying to communicate with other members of the machine learning team, my mentors in both departments. And yeah, that's that. I think it's just an ordinary PhD student life. So basically, my contribution, I guess, at the current stage is about machine learning interpretation. So I'm trying to, we got some very good machine learning model with solid performance. However, those models are pretty black box shape. You can't really interpret directly. What I'm doing is trying to find a statistics approach that we can do some inferences on what the machine learning has actually learned. Because it's a black box model, you put in the input and then the output just pop out. You don't know what the process is going on inside. And my task is mainly committed to finding some statistics approximation to the black box machine learning model such that we can interpret the whole input output process. And finally, I want to translate those findings into some astrophysics related interpretation. Thus, we can learn some new physics out of it. Yes, and right now we make some progress on identifying the most important features for the machine learning prediction, and we sort of get better understanding of what our machine learning has actually learned for solar flare prediction. And I think this is really something that is building the bridge between the two fields. We're trying to let physicists know more about what machine learning has actually helped them in advancing the understanding of physics. Yeah. So first of all, I don't think formally I'm in such a position to give advice, because I'm also kind of a green-hander. I'm just in this field for about a year or so. And but I think maybe my suggestion is more suitable for new coming PhD students, or maybe some other graduate and undergraduate students who ever want to join this project, is that probably you need to understand the whole data pipeline for the project before you even advance, because this project is really a large project. It has so many interconnected components. You have machine learning team, you have image analysis team, you have some other teams maybe from the CLASP or engineering school, and all of the people, we are talking different languages. Sometimes you find it hard, you find that there is a consistent information gap that prevents you from understanding what other people are doing, but actually all those things are interconnected. And I think the crucial thing to get started, if you ever want to commit to this project or maybe understand the paper written by this group, is that you need to go to the probably the bottom line, the bottom of the project to really look at, read the codes written by all of the students, and trying to find the interconnections between them, because after all, you cannot really just count on you know how to implement machine learning model. Probably you need to also understand how to pre-process the data, and also probably how you query the data from some other sources. And probably before that, there are still many steps before that you need some understanding. So it's all about getting a holistic understanding for the project if you ever want to get started. I think that's my big suggestion for newcomers in this field. Yeah. I think speaking of personal goal that I want to achieve during my commitment to this project is I still want to, because I have a statistics background. So I think by diving into the project, first of all, I definitely want to bring some new physics insight for the physics community out of the machine learning model. That's the more evident goal. But there is some other goals, is that I want to gain some insights about how to get my PhD thesis going, because this project is about machine learning, about interpreting machine learning model. So probably after completing this application task, maybe I get a better view of how we can build a general statistics framework that can be applicable to other interdisciplinary projects. For example, how do we interpret machine learning model in some other application studies, not just astrophysics, probably genetics and more. And I think that will definitely help me to kickstart my research further in the statistics field. And yeah, I think that's my personal goal. For the bigger goal for the whole project, I don't know how to say that, because there were so many people getting involved. But generally, hopefully, I just think probably we can be the best team right there committing to this field. You know, there are several competing teams right now in the US and outside of the States. I just hope that we can be the best, perhaps. And probably forming more tighter bounds with other research groups as well. But I don't know. The bigger scope is currently I don't get a better idea for this, but from a personal goal, just what I said. Yeah.